Hello everybody, welcome to my channel, Delightful Creations. I'm Amber. So I was sitting here having a play with some of my tags that I've pulled out of my stash, and I figured I'd turn on the camera and go ahead and just do it with you guys here on screen. So I already have all of these bases cut out. Some of them are out of cardboard boxes, some are out of cereal boxes, or like this is a cake box. So the backs aren't done, but I was just gluing down some paper and I did hole punch these so we can go ahead and add some eyelets and then just decorate them up and have them ready to go for future projects. Nice different sizes and thicknesses, or not necessarily thick, they're all the same type of chipboard cardboard piece, but I mean like widths and colors. And yeah, so I just thought, let's have a play today and chit chat today about the upcoming month. So what I wanted to do was continue to film my 17 days of celebration for my channel here, and let you guys know that I will be having a giveaway coming up here. I'm still working on it. I'm just about finished, and boy, oh boy, this giveaway, I mean, it's going to be good. It's going to be good, you guys. It's worth the wait. So I really hope that you'll stick around and hang out and wait for that video to be released. And I'm just looking through my collection here. I have red and green. I'm going to be saving those for Christmas. And I don't know how many tags I have pulled out, and I don't know how many we're going to get done. But I just wanted to you know, turn it on, give you guys a little update, give you a little preview of what may be coming, you know, and just so you have something different to watch. I know I've kind of turned into focusing more on just junk journaling and that kind of a thing. So this is just a tag day, and it could be used for junk journals. It could be used for gifts or scrapbooking or cards, or I mean, pretty much any other project that you have going on. But so let's just see here. So this is the only one. This is a special one. This is one that I had a little bit of my embossed paper. Then I ran it through my embossing machine, and it's blue, and it's got some kind of red speckly bits in here. This one might be actually fun to put a red dot on, but I'm feeling more like a white one. I don't know. Some of these eyelets might be too small for these tag holes, because when I made all these tags, I did it with a regular hole punch. This was before I got my Crop-A-Dile, and I have a bin. Oh, shoot. Okay, that didn't work. I have a bin behind me and a little tote thing here. I'll show you in a second. I'm pretty sure I've shown you guys before, but it's where I keep all of my tags that I've made before. That is not wanting to crush. And I have it on base and top. Let's try a different one. Maybe it's crushing it and it's just not going in there. I have no idea, you know, the sizes of these things or anything like that. I've just never... There, that one worked. Never had a problem. Ah! Yeah, I don't think these are going to work. I just crushed this one for sure. I'm going to just save these for a different project here. I don't know if... Now I'm curious. Let's go ahead and... Let me just grab a piece of paper here. Let me use... This is the 3/16 hole. Okay, and I'm going to put that white one back in there. Oh, I guess I can't. It did crush it. Well, I'm going to push it through there anyways. I'm going to make it work. And crush it again and see if it'll close it down. Base, top. I always want to do it backwards. Just like when I use my punch, I do it upside down so I can see. Yeah, these just aren't, they're not crushing. I don't like that. Let's just see how, okay, maybe you guys can't see. See how short this eyelet is compared to this white one? It's like, this one is way longer. Maybe it's made for thicker pieces of stuff. I'm not sure, but I don't want to put a dark one on there. Let's put a dark one here on this candle page. This is so cool. Love it. Took that out of a magazine or a book page or something. Let's try one of these brown ones. Yeah, see, the brown one crushed just fine. Yeah, interesting. Okay, maybe we just can't use white. Didn't I just try a different color? Oh, I'm all over the place. Anyways, this is how I usually start my tag process. I go through and I find my eyelets after I've punched all my holes, because I like them to kind of match, and it gives me a vibe for what... Yeah, I think I tried a gold one and it didn't work. Maybe a shorter gold one? Let's try that. But yeah, this is how I do it. I do my eyelets. That one felt like it crunched. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. I have no idea. Okay, we're just not going to use gold and white, I guess. I don't know. Maybe I need to use the old-fashioned like tap one, which I'm not going to do on camera because I've never done it before and I don't really want to try it for the first time now. I think we'll go with a brown. Let's try that. But yeah, I don't know why. I have no idea where I got these eyelets from. You know, I buy a lot of things used in bulk from the thrift shop, from Facebook. You know, of course, all of this stuff has been in my stash. I have not bought any of these supplies. I've just had them on hand. And looks like we're going to get to do 5 tags today. So I'm going to pick this one. This one's so pretty. And I want the dark one on there. That's scrapbook paper. But yeah, so let me know if you guys are excited for this month, what you're doing, what you have to look forward to. I know fall is coming. It's right around the corner. And I'm going to do kind of a yellow one, I think. And let's do the smaller yellow one since I did mostly big tags, it looks like. I'm just drawn more to the big tags, I'm going to be honest. Okay. And then, you know, the reason why I'm not usually... Okay, so let me tell you guys something. If I know that I'm going to be writing on the back of this, I will cover this first and then punch another hole through here. These ones, particularly the ones that have this backing like this, I'm going to glue down on a project, on a pocket, on a page, that kind of a thing. So this one is an original tag. I don't have to do anything to that. And this one I'm going to have to glue down, and this one as well. But that's kind of my process. Sometimes I don't like gluing down an extra piece of paper on the back just because like that one looks kind of neat like that. That's like a scrapbook pad of paper that I glued that onto. And this one is already backed on both sides. And this one has scrapbook paper on the back. Doesn't that look neat? It's like a fall paper pack. I like that. It doesn't go with the front, but I like the back of it. Actually, I like the back more than the front. Anyways, so yeah, that's kind of what I had going on. I pulled in my scrapbooks, and I'm not really sure. I think I was going to do the back of some of them, but I never got around to that. We're not doing that today. So I'm going to grab in my little embellishment box here that I've used numerous times. If I can grab it here. The drawer's stuck. And just kind of see what I have here to play with. Obviously, I'm drawn right to that coffee cup. I have a little tiny house here. This is really cute. A little house on there. And, but yeah, I just wanted to do some layering, make some little embellishments here. Here's a really nice frame, but all these frames are going to be too big. And sometimes, you know, I just take stuff out and have a play, and yeah, just kind of enjoy my time. I like that little plain bit. Here's some doggy treats, and this is a nice little red tag. I think I'm going to put it on this one because this one has a little red in there. And a lot of my stuff is bigger that I do have already cut out or in my stash or what have you. So I have the word family. Oh, sorry, you can't see. Family. I have a Mickey head. I need to cut some new stuff out. I need to pull in some newer things or figure out how to use these. I don't know. I just seem to keep looking at them and then putting them back. I don't know what my deal is, but when you don't feel inspired to use, it's like I love these butterflies, can't bring myself to use them. Anyways, when you feel inspired to use your stuff, let's try pink. I don't have very much pink in my bucket here, and it's usually pink is like wow, so I definitely wouldn't want to like overdo it. And they're pretty big pieces. Oh, here's a little tag. Here's a Hello Kitty. Here's a really gorgeous heart glittered up. It's just yeah, I don't know, because we usually when I use my stuff and I make it, I'm doing it for a purpose. So now I'm finding it harder to just kind of make things and have them in my stash. I've learned that I like to make things for certain projects, but I do like to save time as well and have, I'm going to glue some book paste down here, and have certain things already ready to go, and it just seems to make the project go by a little bit quicker, and you know, like, yeah, that looks good. So anyways, the whole point of this was I was watching Lindsay Zanor's channel, and she had somebody in her shop had made a bunch of different little clusters, and I was like, wow, I could do that. I could totally have clusters on hand. I could do that. I just haven't gotten around to doing it. So I decided to do tags today. But anyways, I got inspired by that, and then I come to do it, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I don't even know where to start. So I'm just starting somewhere. I'm just having a little bit of a of a play here on camera screen. I definitely want to put something else on here. I need, where is, here it is, my little binder. It moves around on the ground by my feet. And also a lot of times it goes upstairs and you just never know where I'm going to find my little binder. So I really like this little butterfly here. It's kind of purpley and I can use butterflies on like anything. So when I go to actually use this tag here, it may get a word down in here on that little blank spot, but there's also words down here. You know, I'm just not sure. And I can always use music paper. I love that. And like I said, these aren't supposed to be particularly vintage tags, but that's more than likely what they're going to be used for, or a card. And so it's just really hard to like plan that out, if you know what I mean. I don't want to cover up that clock or that button or that music paper. Oh gosh, see, now I don't want to stick anything on here now. I want to leave that just like that. I think it's just lovely, because this is actually a couple of button stickers, and the clock, I'd already decorated it. Kind of 3 stickers. Let's just ink the edge here, and we'll call this one done. I think it's fine the way it is. I really like it. So, like I said before, when you like something, you don't change it. And my ruler just fell down. So I'm trying to take my own advice and go with that. I mean, you know, all of your tags don't need to be like, wow, especially ones that you're not going to be even pulling out and writing on the back of. I mean, you could use it for a bookmark, I suppose, but I like to cover my backs if I'm going to write on them. So there we go. I'm going to ink this yellow one too over here, just because I think that's going to add a nice little touch. I'm so excited for fall. I'm ready for pumpkin spice. Yes, indeed. I love pumpkin spice. I've already bought my pumpkin spice coffee. I'm getting ready to enjoy that here shortly. I've got to finish up my French vanilla before I open a new one. I don't like having multiple kinds open, because then it gets kind of old and, you know, it doesn't taste great. Well, let's find us a word here. Let's find us a word. So I have some cut aparts over here in my little bag. Wonderful. I'm going to use Be Loving again from G. Kerr. I love her, guys. Oh, she does such amazing work. I love her. I could just listen to her accent. I could just listen to her talk. She has just such a lovely voice, and she's just so kind and sweet, and I don't want to use that house anymore. It's not what I want to put on there. Be Loving. I think we're going to put a flower. Ooh, look at this. This really pretty rose here. Be Loving, and that does look like a G. Kerr type of vintage rose there. Not going to do vintage. Oh, we are, though. Yes. So, yeah, I really have been enjoying watching videos and trying to stay motivated to keep going, even though, like, I'm not like in a crafty, gosh, what's that word? I almost said pit, but that's lack of craftiness. Oh, I like that paper. But I get kind of stuck where I don't know exactly. I need a glue pad here. What I want to make, or I'm like, oh, I've already like made so many of these. How many more of these can I make? And, you know, it kind of gets old after a while. I'm going to put it on this one. I really like that image. no, it definitely goes this way. Sorry, music paper to me has to be like words. It has to go the right way, and that's just how I am. I just prefer it that way. A stamp, or a fake stamp there, and I really wanted to use, I think we'll just put blessings on there, just like that. What if we add just a pinch of lace here? I have a little snippet here of some white lace from my stash. This stuff here. Oh no, I can't pull my scissors. Hold on. I have 2 pairs of scissors somewhere. Oh, here they are. They're back there in the little cubby. Haha! Found them. And these look like little flower butterfly type of thing here. Oh, yes, gorgeous. I'm actually going to put it on this side to break up that white, like creamy whiteness. Ooh, you know what I'm going to do? You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to take my inker, and I'm going to ink this and make it kind of dirty. Well, I got to get some ink on there, don't I? Sometimes you have enough left over in your little, goodness, look at my dauber. My dauber's about done, isn't it? And I just want to, like, tone down that white. I want to make it look grungy, dirty, you know, used. Oh, I could have done it in pink. That would have been really pretty. Well, we had gather twigs as usual out. Oh, and I definitely don't want to use glue stick on this. I gotta use the old Fabrifix here. And yeah, so I went to Amazon store and I tried to like look up these glue bottles because, like, again, G. Kerr has like the cutest little glue bottle, and so does Pam. Hers are big though, like piping bottles, because this Fabri-Tac has been giving me issues coming out of the bottle. It's hurting my hand, and yeah, I didn't actually add any to my cart, so I was like, yeah, maybe I could figure something else out. There we go. I can kind of, I want it up a little higher. There, like that. You know, just spending money when you don't necessarily need to. It would make my gluing terms a little bit easier if I had some way to get it out of there a little better. Just me being whiny. And I kind of want to add one more thing up here in the corner, but I don't know. Maybe I'll do it down here in the bottom. Let's see. I kind of want to add a tag on a tag. No. I kind of want to add like a bird or something. A heart here. Ooh, here we go. Oh, my bird's too big, and he has to go that way because he's glittered. I can use him. Oh, I have music paper birds there. What's this? Ooh, it's another really pretty little fussy cut rose, and because it has so much white in the background, see if I can find that really used dauber there and just tone down. That's the trick there. See, when you print on white cardstock, you just ink the edges here, and it looks fabulous. Fabulous! See? Boom, like that, and it doesn't stand out. But I do print a lot of things on cream paper, like off-white, tan, cream paper, and it looks better. You don't have to ink the edges, but this was before I even had that, so I've had this in my stash for a long time. Like, almost looks like a really fancy lollipop, doesn't it? I'm trying to see here. Now that I've glued it, I should have found it a home first. About right there. There we go. Tag done. So pretty. I love it. So I've got 2, 1, 2, 3. Instead, I'm leaving this one alone. I really want to throw a flower on there. How about a bird? Let's do this bird here. And I'm just going to do the same thing. I'm just going to give him a little bit more character on his wings here. It's a little bit harder to get down in those little edges there and ink around, especially these tiny, tiny guys. But yeah, I'm going to go through my papers, and I wanted to know from you guys, those of you that either don't have die cutting machines or die cut pieces, what sort of die cuts would you like me to create? You know, like I could die cut tags, surely, but like these birds or hearts, flowers, you know, I can't even think of anything else. Yeah, leave a comment down below and let me know what you would like to see die cutted, and I will try and cut some of those little pretty things out and have a play with them. If something you would like to see me use, maybe you're struggling with, or you know, something like that, so that I can be more inspired to start using my die cutting machine, because I've kind of slacked off. I did a big phase where I went through and I cut a bunch of stuff. I've used most of what I've cut. So this one here feels like obviously really romantic. Should have saved Be Loving for here. But I do see a Forever here. And Forever and Always. I don't have the word and, but I have Forever. And again, I'm going to ink. I'm just going to ink everything today, right? And I could use a tiny word sticker, but usually those end up being either too small, not a dramatic enough statement, or they're too long for my tag. Or my project that I'm working on. So I want to layer this up for sure. Let's plop that on, I'm thinking a nice little butterfly here. Sorry, this video is kind of long. I like it down here in the bottom, because there's not really a whole lot going on. The butterfly just doesn't, it's not doing it for me. It's too white. I want one of these other G. Kerr ones, like her. See what I mean, guys? I just don't have any small ones. I've used them all. I've used all the small ones. Forever. Forever and ever. Oh, boy. We should not sing on camera. Oh, goodness. Yeah. Whoops. I do that when I actually really, you know, craft and you know, wash dishes and just, whatever I'm doing, I just start singing. Just start blurting. I have no way. I should not be singing. It's like national television. I should not be singing. Here we go. There, he's like kind of fancy, isn't he? Forever. Okay. Turn off the radio, Amber. Turn it off. But yeah, I'm terrible. I don't know the words to most songs, and I just kind of make them up as I go, to the beat of the music, to the rhythm, and it really embarrasses and my teenagers. they did not so much appreciate that when I just start singing. My little ones love it. They're just like, "Mama, let's sing," but you know, I suppose they don't know anything different unless I sing one of their songs wrong, and then they're like, "Hey, it doesn't go like that." So I'm gonna tuck one under and one over his wings. There. Super adorable. Okay, now all they need are trim toppers. So let's pull in my bin right here. I've been spending a little bit of time down here organizing, or at least trying to give stuff a better home. So here's my scrap bin of ribbons. I always pull these in because I always want to use my scraps before I use new ones. Look at this gorgeous. Here, I'm going to use that for this one, if I can get it untangled. Whatever this is. Eyelash trim. I don't know the names of things, so I'm sorry if I call something wrong. It's because I don't know the name of it. Again, same singing. Yeah, I do my own thing. Okay. So, I'm going to go ahead and... Oh, I just love this. It's almost like feathers. Okay, that is not going to go in for me. Let me grab my pencil. I'm going to do my pencil poke trick. And just poke that right... I'm actually going to go through the back this time. You can do it however you want to. Oops, sorry, you can't see. I've done it both ways, front and back. Sideways, you know, whatever. Staple it on there. Whatever your jam is with tags and the toppers. I've gotten a little bit braver. I've even like added 2 or 3 trims to a top of a tag, but today we're just doing one because you can see me just struggling. And then I like to pull it tight, and then this one I'm gonna just knot at the top just to make sure it doesn't come off. I mean, it's not like I'm gonna be even using that. Oh, so gorgeous. Love it. Ooh, that's really pretty. I almost want to add some. Let's do it. I haven't played with this. Let's do this one. These diamond stickles, I've had these forever. They just sit there in my little bin, and the only one I ever use is gold. I don't know why. I don't use any other colors because I don't even really like gold. I'm just going to add a little bit of stickly work here. I don't even know how to use stickles correctly, I'm sure, but, you know, it's kind of like glitter glue. At least that's what I think. I mean, they just have a really fine point that you can go around the edge, and I'm glittering up this whole entire rose because it is so gorgeous. So gorgeous, and it's like deepening that red pigment from the ink. Oh, yes. Good choice. Look at that. Oh, wow. Can you guys see that? Yeah. That is really pretty. Yeah, I'm liking that. I'm going to do the same thing on this one. I'm just going to add a little bit of diamond stickles to this, too. So yeah, I bought this at a 3-pack 2 years ago. I got gold, silver, and diamond, and I've only messed around with gold. Better use it before it gets old, right? And it won't come out. And I thought I read somewhere that you're supposed to store these upside down, but I don't really know. Mine sit like this. I mean, but like I said, this is the first time I've used this one. But my gold one sits like that, and I've never had an issue with it coming out. Probably because I try to clean my tip off like that, maybe. I don't know. So there we go. Got a couple of fun stickles play. I've got glitter all over my hands. Such is crafting. Okay, so this one is done. I'm going to set that off to the side. I'm going to do this one next. So I know I'm going to dunk my finger in there. Okay. I've got a Happy Easter string. That definitely is not going to work. It's just some really interesting. I think I'm about down to the very... Ooh, here's a really pretty. Maybe this one. I think I could pull that off there, but even that is a pretty specific color, and I'm not seeing any more white. I have some pink, really pretty beaded stuff here. I just don't like it on that one. I definitely can use it for this one. Okay, we're just gonna go like this, and I almost hate snipping the beads off there. I always feel like I'm gonna do this wrong. So with this one, I'm gonna attempt to get it through this hole. I don't know if it's gonna go in there. And I'm going to do one side and then the other. I'm not going to... There's no way I'd be able to get both because it's such a fat trim. Come on. If I wouldn't have put the eyelet in there, it probably would have worked a little better. Oh, That's tight. It's a tight one. Oh, come on. Don't rip on me. You gotta use those craft muscles, you know? Just get your craft muscles going to get some stuff done in here. And this one, I'm going to tie it kind of off to the side. It's going to be really, really bulky is the only thing. And I'm not a fan of big, bulky trim like that. And that's probably why I don't use it. Yeah, I don't. Goodness. It's maybe at the top. I've got it all kinds of twisted. It's wanting to come off of there. It's not liking it. It's not liking it. Okay. Yeah, I think it would have... I don't know. I might end up taking that one back off. That's pretty thick. We tried. Let's see here. Ooh, here's a tiny little piece of iridescent, but not enough to do anything with. Here's some pretty gold elastic. Definitely could use that on here. I don't like it. You could, but I don't like it. No. Oh my goodness. See, I have no options here. Well, let's look in the next drawer. I have this, whatever this is. Twine? Yeah, sure. Go with that. Twine always looks nice and rustic. I'll give it a decent one. This one I'm going to go through the front, both pieces of the twine. I'm going to use my little poker tool. I don't know why I always use my pencil. Probably because I've stabbed myself enough times. But, I mean, you could use your awl to do this. I always go for my pencil. And I'm trying to pull this other long piece out without pulling this small piece in there. Okay, there we go. It's going to be really short. I should have made it a little bit longer. Goodness gracious. All right. What a long video for tag decorator. I feel like I got nothing done. You ever craft like that? And I just feel like this one's not done yet. I said I was going to add like a word later, but oh, my glue stick got stuff everywhere. Okay, so I have twine, and I think I have some red lace. Oh, here we go. Let's use something out of this bag here. Beautiful bag from Miss Carolyn. Thank you so much for sending me so many pretties. I want to use, like that's a bit much. I really want to use this ruler ribbon. Wow. That was a tongue twister. Yeah. Just thinking how long I want it, and I want to go to an even number, but I want you to be able to see the 2 for some reason. Yeah, there we go. Cute little deal. I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to go through the front and hopefully not get any of that stickle stuff on there. All right. Hopefully get it in there. I mean, if it does, it does. I can't help it. Okay. So anyways, yeah. I'm really, really excited to have fall come around and be spending a little bit more time indoors because, you know, that's where all the craft supplies are. They're inside. Alrighty. There we go. I would have used more of that, but I didn't want to... I don't want to call it waste it, but, you know. It's all jumbled up. You can't even see the ruler part of it. Okay, we're not. Sorry, ruler paper. I want you to be able to see the ruler on there, so I'm going to use a different trim. I'm going to put this in my scrap bin over here because I snipped it and it was already a tiny piece. So let's use this gorgeous, whatever this is, this pink ribbon here. It's really soft. Give myself a little bit more to work with. Maybe that's the problem. And I can't even cut it. Oh, we've got problems today, don't we? There we go. Okay, so this will be it for this video, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. I love reading all of your comments. And, yeah, it just brightens my day. And I hope I brighten yours as well. That it's a two-way street and not a one-way, because one-ways are no fun. Oh, see? I told you I was going to dunk my finger into the stickles. I should have waited. I should have waited to put it on there. God, I was doing so good. And then the eyelet. Oh, you poor tag. You poor tag. Come on, we're almost done. It's not wanting to cooperate. It's saying no. And I made the strings longer, or thought I did. Oh my gosh, and I got it all over. Yes, this is brightening my day. This is a mess. Look at this. Goodness gracious. I'm going to have to go wash my hands. Sometimes it's rough. It's rough. Okay. So this video is going to be done. I will come back later on, you guys, and hopefully make you laugh and smile as I laugh at myself. I do go back occasionally and watch a few of my videos and my blunders and all that kind of thing. And I chuckle at myself because you have to, you know, it's just, life's too short to take it seriously, right? I mean, it's not like it doesn't, can't fix it or it doesn't look pretty. So anyways, there we go. I hope you all have a great day, and we'll talk to everybody really, really soon. Bye, guys.